Well, guys, I just had this interesting talk with Tajay. Where is she at? And I'm pretty much going through like my 47th midlife crisis in the 20 years of me living. And I've decided that within the next 2 years, I'm probably going to end up, going to be a full-time vlogger. It's because this one over here is telling me to do so. So currently, I'm about to update y'all on everything I got going on in my life. Some very personal stuff. And tell y'all how I've reached this point. Because according to this one right here, that's what y'all want to know, right? So, radio station, all access key because it's the middle of the night. Uh-oh. It's a coin from the Bahamas. I never went.
So you don't care?
I do. Look at this little owl thing. So, y'all, right now, I'm doing my radio show. It's a French radio show that I've been having since I graduated high school in 2016, because I do speak French fluently. And it's a pretty nice gig. It's $20 an hour, but it's only 1 hour a week, you know, because my show is only an hour long. And I just have to come in where's the pen so I can sign my pay stub? Oh, wow, one. I just have to come in once a week, record a new show, and it airs on Thursday nights at 9. And boom, I get my check every month. So that's just like one little gig I have. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, super spooky. I also work a full-time job with benefits, 8 to 5 during the week, where I'm an admissions rep at a school. Funny thing about me, y'all, is that I hated school. I still low-key kind of hate school. And ironically enough, I work for one. So I'm an admissions rep, and I pretty much convince people on why they should come to school when I myself had a terrible school experience. Dropped out of college my first semester at the community college, and I just been like working, chasing the bag ever since. So it's pretty hard to relate to these people that like got kids, trying to turn their lives around, talking about how like the money and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, I understand, but in reality I don't, because I didn't go to school. And I wasn't even in school long enough for my loans or student debt to kick in. So, on top of all that, I still have a brass band that I started my senior year in high school, and it's still going. We don't play nearly as much. We used to play like once a week. Now we play like once every other 3 months or something, just like contracts that we've been having. And we actually have a gig next week, but the band gets paid pretty well. We did a real good job of building it up. The problem is that I was a manager of the band. I wrote the music of the band, handled the marketing, the business strategy, and all that good stuff. And I was fairly good at it. I wasn't the best. I was still in a learning phase. My biggest problem is that the band is a big band, and I was relying on 5 to 6 other people at one time, to be successful. And when I graduated high school, my senior year in high school, and you could ask anybody that really knows me, right, Tajay? Anybody that really knows me is that, like, I swore up on everything. Like, the band was going to be my ticket out. That was going to be my check. That was going to be how I'd be successful, and we got somewhat close. We got some really nice gigs, got to play at an international festival, do all these things, and you recorded like world-renowned studios. And then, like I said, y'all got to depend on 5 other people. All of us were in high school at the time, so it's like their parents, and there's this and there's that, and it's hard to convince a freaking 18-year-old, 17-year-old to, hey, give up everything you're doing, that bachelor's degree in science, going to school for engineering, and all this other stuff, and do what you love, which is music, which is where my heart is. That's what I came into this world doing. Like, my parents didn't buy me toys when I was young. They bought me instruments. So I've always done music. I have musicians in the family. It's just something that I've always done, that I was ready to give up everything for it. And I did. I sacrificed not having a job. I sacrificed sleep, money, invested so much time, effort, and energy into this band to try to grow these people together as a group, including myself, and take it to the next level. And then I got to a point in my life where I was like, you know, this is my baby. This is my firstborn, you know, as a business, as a project, a serious project. And it got to a point where I was like, the time may not necessarily be over, because I never want to be the person to give up, but it's not now. And then I got a bunch of different signs from the universe, started film. Funny thing is, I just got a camera about 2 months ago, and I've been doing film since I graduated high school. I was actually doing film and commercials on my phone and my iPad. Started with just the phone, just the iPad by itself, then got cases, different mounts, different equipment and stabilizers and stuff for the phone, which will be in a separate video. But you know, I started doing all that stuff, and now I'm here, about $10,000 down the drain. I can't say down the drain, but $10,000 like invested, which isn't much in the grand scheme of things. Shooting on a $3,000 camera, and here we are today. I'm talking to you guys because I bought this camera ready to do film, and I wanted to do it full time, even though I didn't go to school for it or anything like that. And I feel like my biggest challenge is the area that I'm in, and people not being comfortable with paying what I'm worth, and not only what I'm worth, but what I would need to be successful as an independent filmmaker, or, you know, a company doing commercials, whatever, or event coverage, whatever you want to call it. And it's like, as much as I would love to use that as an excuse, I realize I can't let that stop me, because it's still something that I want to do. So here we are now, and I'm pretty much just gonna walk y'all through my life. Crazy thing is, I've kind of always wanted to vlog, but all the cameras I had in the past, or were borrowing in the past, didn't have autofocus, or they didn't have flip out screens, so I couldn't really see, and I didn't feel like doing the work so I could see, all this good stuff. And then I got this camera right here, which is like a whole lot of money, and really stupid good autofocus. But for my film people out there, my photographers, I had 2 lenses for the camera, and they both were prime lenses. So really good for video, really good for film, because they give this nice grain movie-like look. The downside is that they don't have any autofocus, so I was still stuck. I got this massive lens on my camera, and when I'm traveling, and like the last time I went to New York, I got this massive prime lens, and I got my hand on the lens trying to keep everything in focus, trying to vlog while I order my freaking buffet food at the same time, you know. But last week, found this little stock lens that's supposed to come with the camera, like $100, and it has really good autofocus. So now I'm here, I'm vlogging. I got my Rode mic on, and my girlfriend, my partner in crime, Tajay, she convinced me to just pretty much do it, stop coming up with excuses. And you know, because I told her, I was like, hey, look, I don't know what I'm doing. You're going to school for nursing. 3 years from now, you're about to have like $60,000, $80,000 salary, if not 6 figures. And I was like, I need to be making that much money. You know, I want to be making the same amount as you, so that we can kind of do things together and contribute equally. You know, that's my biggest goal for us. And it's like, how do I do that? Because as much as I love my job, it's a really nice environment. I love the people I work with. And I've learned so much just from working at this job. I still really just can't see myself being an admissions rep forever, definitely. And even just moving on to the next level up is like, it would be nice, but it's not the lifestyle I can dream of. You know, it'd be fun, it'd be very good money. It's making very good money now, I'm not gonna lie to you. But at the same time, I was like, if I was like something like a vlogger or just doing professional film and able to make the same amount of money that I make right now, I would be such a happy person, you know.
There's
And
no
I
limit
feel
to
like
what you can
me
achieve.
doing film full time,
And
my
now
goal
there's
is
no
within the next 2 years to pull in anywhere, like in a year's time, pull in like 30 to 50K off of doing strictly film or strictly vlogging and everything in that related to that family of things, which would be like a full-time salary, close to what I make now. And I feel like being that it's just that different environment, being in the actual film field, video field, that realm, that I would be able to have confidence in me growing into the next level, because something I really want to do. It would come with all the perks of like traveling, networking, meeting new people, seeing new things, and really film capturing the whole experience and sharing it with the world in a way that they like to see it. So that's where I'm at with everything. I feel like I've been talking for like 5 hours. Only been 11 minutes, not bad. So we about to do this radio show, which is going to take an hour. It's 9:36 and 34 seconds right now. And an hour from now will be when I'm on my way out, and I'll see you guys then. So, adios, au revoir, et sayonara. Au-dessus, au-delà. There's only one way to go, above and beyond.